Hi everyone!
Hello.
Happy Sunday! This week we've been doing just feels like we've been sorting out lots of bits and bobs
Yeah, lots of different bits.
around the farm. Our car being one of them. Needed to get new tyres for it. Not very exciting. But more excitingly, we've been picking olives because we don't want to waste the olives that we have. We use a lot of olive oil. So we hope to pick them and bring them to the lagar. Or we'll see how many we've got anyway, see how we go with it. We are planting some trees. This seems to be the time to do it as well.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting.
Some new fruit trees.
Some new fruit trees, a few nut trees we're thinking. Well, that's about it really. A bit of gardening, just a bit of general things that need done at this time of the year. And it's the time to do it, so we're just trying to take the opportunity to do it, put other things on hold and get our olives picked and get our fruit trees in the ground. This is one of our big olive trees. It's pretty tall, can't really reach the top, but we've got some olives to pick off here. And then our other olive trees are just round the corner, down at the entrance towards the forest. Definitely the time for it. We keep driving past the lagar where you go to get your olives squeezed into olive oil, and it is always rammed with cars. Will keeps calling the lagar the squeezers, and it's kind of catching on. I think it's quite a funny word. Getting there. We know a lot of the local people put down nets and shake the trees to get the olives off that way. We aren't very prepared, so
No.
so we don't have a net, and we also, it's not like we've got an olive grove either. We've got a couple of olive trees and we just want to get some olive oil for personal use from it, so
Or olives for eating.
yeah, we'll see how we go. See how we go.
More prepared for next year.
Definitely be more prepared for next year. But I do want to go to the squeezers.
Squeezers, the olive squeezers.
Yeah, I do want to have the squeezer experience. Currently up the olive tree. Found good uns up quite high, which I'm going to get before we move on to the next trees. At the moment we're just heading over to our other olive trees to pick some more olives.
Yeah. Hopefully they've got plenty on them.
So this little olive tree is full of olives. These ones are just about ready now, whereas the other ones were ready quite a while ago. We've just gotten back from picking olives. Can't feel my fingers. has to be one of the coldest days today that we've had so far.
Very cold.
But what we plan to do now is roughly weigh out the olives. We have these scales, which we find lying about somewhere. So yeah, we're going to weigh it out, see how much olives we've got.
Decide whether we're going to brine some olives, because quite a few of them were pretty good looking, and whether we'll have enough to bring to the squeezers.
We do really want to go to the squeezers or the lagar, but
Olive press.
yeah, but there does seem to be quite big queues at it, and it's going to be half a day waiting, and if it's only going to be for like a litre of olive oil, we just need to consider whether it's worthwhile or not. So if not, we'll cure the olives.
Plus next year we've quite a few more olive trees which just need pruned and looked after, and we'll get a lot more olives picked.
Yeah, hopefully in the future we'll be able to improve the amount of olives we get. This year we just didn't want to waste, they were there and we didn't want to waste them, so that's why we've taken the time to pick them, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What we've decided to do is just have some nice jars of olives, so we are currently doing some quality control, which could be quite a long process. Just going through and checking the olives for holes and shrivels and
Bite marks.
yeah, anything that doesn't make it edible. And then we're going to cure it in salt water for a couple of months. The plan is to change the salt water but once a week, from what we've read about it online. First time doing it obviously, and then we'll jar it with some herbs and stuff, and hopefully we'll be enjoying tasty olives right into the summer months.
Which should be nice.
It should be nice. So this is going to be long and boring, but I'll do a bit now, maybe a bit later, and then that's it done.
Yeah. At least we'll have some olives to eat out of it.
Yeah.
Which will be good.
Funny thing is, I'm not actually a huge olive fan.
Me either, but I've had some recently and they have been nice.
Yeah, I think they're nice if you're having a glass of wine or something like that.
Yeah.
Few herbs in there, a bit more tasty.
So much.
So many. They look lovely. Don't they?
They do. It'd be a lot easier if you just pick them and eat them.
Welcome to another day in paradise. Good news is it's warmer. Bad news is it's pouring down rain. It has been all day and it will do for the next 24 hours. But we have some good plans. All kind of out in the waterproof gear. Will has strapped me in with the braces so that the waterproof pantaloons don't fall down. I have been planning some of the trees that we are going to buy and plant. There's quite a lot. I'm going to count how many whenever we buy them, but today I plan to work out where they're going to go, dig the holes so it's ready for them, and then tomorrow we'll go to the garden centre and get them. So this is my very large tree shopping list, and yeah, just quite a lot of planning. We have put together this provisional garden plan, which currently just has the trees that we have at the moment. I've added a few in along this area, which is the food forest area, which is just down here. So I'm going to go dig some holes, get ready for some trees. The rain is off for a bit. Well, I'm not sure how long for, but means I can film a bit. About to dig my 12th hole of the day for the trees. It's quite hard work digging, but the soil's good quality, really good quality, so it's not too difficult. And I'm just really excited to get some trees tomorrow. Yay! So on this terrace it's a little bit messy because Will's working on burying this cable and I'm working on digging the holes for the trees, but on this terrace we're going to have 1, 2, 3 and 4. We've got 4 trees that we're planning on putting here. They're going to be the, oh my hair is really mad. They're going to be the citrus trees, because although there already are quite a lot of fruit trees here, there are no orange trees, which is very strange for this area. Maybe the previous owner just didn't like oranges, but everybody has an orange tree except us. Well, that's what it feels like anyway, so it's all going to change tomorrow. So this is in the food foresty area, well, future food foresty area that already has quite a few fruit trees existing, which we just hope to expand on. And we'll plant perennials and herbs, cover crops, some climbers, all in here, and it'll be a lovely area once we're done with it. But so I've dug 8 holes for some trees that we've planned out for in here at the moment. Hey again.
Hello.
So today was supposed to be tree day, which I was very excited about, but turns out it's a public holiday and the garden centre is closed, so
Who would have knew?
tomorrow's tree day.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow! So, there comes Bailey in the background. Come on, little one. Hey. So, what we're doing is just doing a little bit more prep work, so maybe we can buy even more trees in the garden centre.
Yep.
So, I'll turn the camera around and show you what the plan is. This is our driveway, and as you can see, all this broom, it's all broom and gorse basically, and it was just thick right along this pathway.
The whole way up to there. Still more to go, but
We want to leave a layer just before the road, just for like privacy purposes and stuff. Not that there's many people up here, but still it kind of acts as a fence for our property. What we're doing right now is trying to clear sort of like
the half that's closest to us, the lower half of the hill.
yes, the lower half of the hill that's closest to the house from the broom and from the gorse, and we want to replace it with some nicer trees. One, because it'll look nicer, but 2, it also is quite flammable, the broom and the gorse, and by replacing it with what we're thinking is sort of mulberry trees and hawthorn trees, that will
Look much nicer for a start.
look much nicer and be a bit more fire retardant, and it's all very close to our house, so yeah, just beautifying the area
Making it nicer, bit by bit.
little by little. Quite a lot of, once again, rubbish. Whenever we start clearing things away, find this big metal drum, some sheets of metal, some more rubble. There's a little hole in the rock up there, a bit like another cave. Yeah, let's crack on. Are they broken again?
Just need tightened a little bit. Just keep slipping. We'll go tighten them, ready to keep snipping.
Will's nanny gave us these clippers, didn't she? Very kindly.
Very kind of her.
And they're probably the tool that's got,
The most juice.
yeah,
Definitely.
I don't think a day goes by where these don't come out, these snippers. So yeah, we're just trying to need to look after them, don't we?
Yeah, tighten them up, keep them nice and sharp.
Oil them up and all that good stuff.
Yep.
The snips, as we call them.
Snips.
We're making good progress, but it's kind of difficult to know where to stop. We found quite a lot of fallen trees behind this growth here, so we want to get them out. Yeah, it's hard to know when to stop, but as long as we keep a barrier between the start of our property and the road, I suppose it's okay.
Bales may have been in the crap bowl.
Oh no. Were you in the crepe bowl?
Thanks, he was.
Who's had crepes for lunch?
Bales.
We have. Beals has too.
Some crab batter, I think.
Oh, lovely.
Possibly.
Ooh, yummy.
Or just the crab maker, pancake maker.
Oh, their tongue's going. So Will has went to do a bit of strimming and I've carried on clearing. It's kind of addictive in a weird way. Crazy hair again. That's the flat area and of kind of where these spiky plants are. From here, I've right back, right back, right back, right back to here. And I've got very excited because I found an oak tree in the middle of all this horrible spiky gorse. Free the oak, yeah! Getting rid of all the gorse that's popping up here in this field as well. Seems to be working quite well. He's using the blade attachment for the strimmer. Back for the market. We planned to go to the garden centre where we got some stuff, but then we dashed to the market to get some more. All the trees!
Oh, the trees. There's some already in the car, isn't there? Let's get these planted.
Yeah, let's get these planted.
Just have to get them up to the car now. Way up around that corner.
Crazy busy at the market today.
Very busy everywhere today.
Is this a veranda or a garden centre? Got all our trees. Quite excited by all of this. So heavy.
Come on, you can do it.
Nice compost though.
It's looking good. Just need to get it up this hill.
Just another big
Good compost.
hill.
What do you think, Bales? Up a hill. You made it, almost. You can do it, you can do it. That's the hard bit done. It is. Oh, don't get stuck in the ditch. Give her a hand there, Bales.
So we are very excited. We're about to plant our very first tree. First tree on the homestead. It is of course going to be an
Orange!
yay! This little terrace, maybe we're calling it the garden. This is going to be our little citrus area. So let's get our first tree in. It's a bit of a mess because of the solar panel move the week before and holes and bits of tile, but it will be tidy and it will have citrus trees. So yay, let's do it.
That's it. Getting some of these out before we trip over them.
Yeah. This is the first little tree. A little clementine. This is the big hole for it. Will has put a stake in.
Yeah, cut stakes for them all. Hammered in below the bottom of them so they're not blow over. So what order do we do it in?
So, tree in, loosely tied to the stake, and then we'll put some of the dirt back in.
Some of the ordinary dirt?
Yeah, and then a top layer of compost, and then some mulch. Woo! Lots of
Push
roots.
that up a wee bit.
Yeah.
Good helps.
With the hose.
I would it.
Right there. We'll build it up a wee bit around it. The compost. We're not experts in planting trees,
Definitely not.
but you have to start somewhere, and it's great.
First tree planted.
First one done.
More trouble in it, I think.
Really was trapped in the house and she was missing out. Can you believe it?
Trapped in the house.
Missing out on all this fun.
Side of the post. Sturdy it up a wee bit.
Sure.
That'd be enough in there for now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then we'll put some compost in. next one we're going to do is the lemon, which is on this terrace, and then move down to the food foresty area, put in some more fruit trees and some nut trees. We've got some almond and walnut. What else? Cherry, pear.
And a couple of others.
Yeah, and a few others. So we'll time lapse that a little bit, so you're not watching us plant every single tree. And then the last area we've got some planting to do is over here beside Snake Rock, where the soil is slightly more acidic because of the pine trees above. We've got some blueberries to go in there, as well as guava, loquat. These were random buys.
Yeah.
The guava and the loquat were random buys. We've got the pomegranate tree, which apparently are really nice trees. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And Snake Rock is the wee stone ruin that some people have seen. It is ours, and it is on our land. We will go into more detail video wise to show you around it, but not just yet. But that is it over there.
Yes.
Something fun to do in the future.
Yeah, it will be something. We're not sure what, but it will be something.
Not sure what. It's not a high on the priority list at the minute, but it is pretty cool at the same time.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
So, new day. We had to call it a day.
Yeah, we had to stop because it got
Dark.
dark last night, so
And also we were about to plant a pear tree and 2 of the walnut trees. And then we realised something.
you can see down there is our cherry tree. It's about there. You see the wee label. And to the left, we actually planted our pear tree, which is over here, that wee label.
And
But right above it is the power line, which goes past our house up to our neighbour's house through our land. So ideally, we don't want to plant trees that could get pretty big right underneath, because we won't be able to give them the space to grow. Especially was it the almonds or the walnuts?
the
They're
walnuts.
meant to get very tall, so
yeah.
we don't want to cut them short just because of the power line. So we'll
Don't want to restrict their growth or cause ourselves any trouble in the future.
so we'll rethink where we're going to plant them and find another spot and get them planted today.
Yeah. The power line actually bypasses our house. We don't have it connected to our home, but which is kind of annoying that it does go through our land. But yeah, we don't want to upset anybody by obstructing their electricity.
But attached to our house, but
We
we
want
wanted
to
to be off grid without big electric bills.
Yeah,
So
off grid. We have little peg labels. Well, there will be labels for the trees. Little oak cuttings, aren't they?
most of them are oak. The ones that are a bit orangey or yellowy, they're something different.
Something different.
Something different. But they are different tree.
So yeah, they'll be act as labels that won't blow away for our trees.
These ones, they aren't oak. Don't know what they are, if anybody knows. The purpley sort of bark, and it peels off.
Beech, maybe?
Beech, possibly. And quite green underneath it, but...
Great labelling system, I like.
Yeah.
Another one of your genius ideas.
Yep, wheat pegs, and we'll smooth a wee bit more off them, nice and flat, and you can write in your nice handwriting the wee signs for them.
Get the calligraphy pen out. So we're just rethinking where to put the pear and the walnut trees. For reference, pond is here, and we have this field here, which quite overgrown on the left hand side.
Yeah, done some trimming to cut some back, but still very overgrown at the edges, brambles.
Very thick brambles.
And further up to the right, lots of brambles.
It's a bramble.
This
will be the future bird field.
Yeah, chickens and ducks.
Hopefully.
Pond for the ducks. Dani has just went to fill up the water. Go see how she's getting on. You just sitting there, Reels? How big is that hole?
I can't hear you over the water.
How big is that hole? I couldn't see you over there.
It's our water hole.
All camouflage.
Very quick way to get 6 litres of water. Very clear water, as you can see in the bottom.
Very clean, just to get you out of there now.
Look at this in here. Gushing through.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Like a bubble bath. So this one's right underneath the land, I think.
She's right underneath. Up you pop.
Little water prints.
Good down there?
Yeah, I know I've probably got ruffles in my face there.
Yeah.
So we have now moved over to the area opposite our house. Just here. As you can see, there are 4 tall pine trees on this hill. It's directly south facing. It gets sun all day long in the summer whenever it's a sunny day, and the swale that we dug is just up here. Swale is just here. So this soil is really moisture rich, gets a lot of sun. So we've decided to put some of the trees here that need a little bit of extra TLC. We've got 4 blueberry plants, shrubs, because and we're going to put the blueberries here because the soil is slightly acidic due to the falling pine needles from the pine trees. our trees planted for today.
Yep. Don't know how much we've done.
We're going to count it up.
Count it up.
We still want to plant a lot more trees as well. Whenever we're out and about, we'll just keep our eyes peeled because there were a few things that we were looking for that we just couldn't find at this time, but maybe, you know, we could be out and about.
Other places or just different times.
Yeah.
You might have them.
We might have them. Things like mulberry, hawthorn, hazelnut, pistachio, cranberry, apricot. I mean, there's still quite
a lot still to go.
Yeah, but it's a really, really good start and we feel really good about it. Like everything that we do on the homestead, we are learning as we go. Tree planting, I don't think this is the first time we've planted this many trees all at once.
Yeah.
We're trying to take as much care with it as possible.
Give them the best chance, hopefully.
Yeah.
To grow.
We always say we're not experts, we do mean that, but we do source everything locally. We talk to the local people, whether that be like building supplies for kitchen renovation or even for the trees.
Yeah, and all the trees were bought locally, so they should grow here because they were all started here and they're from here.
Yeah.
This area in particular, so
yeah. Oh, there's a couple of other fruits that we have intentionally not bought now. A couple of other fruit trees that we have intentionally haven't bought now. We're going to keep to springtime.
yeah.
Like passion fruit.
Dragon fruit maybe?
And dragon fruit, yeah. Just because it will have a better chance then after the frosts have passed. So yeah, that's it for this week.
Thanks for watching.
Hit subscribe please if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye. 22 trees! 22! Good girl. Yes.